Welcome, my friends. Let's get ready to unsubscribe from the nonsense. California's bugging out again. So on June 6th, ICE conducted a large-scale immigration enforcement action. They raided workplaces, they raided street vendors, and they raided businesses. And now the people are rioting, the people are complaining, the people are acting crazy. But whose fault is this really? Is it the racist regime, Trump's racist dictatorship, or is it the Democrats just being resistant? These sanctuary cities are actively refusing to have law enforcement cooperate with ICE. This is nothing but a dying party's last attempt to stay in power. I see it as civil disobedience with a PR team. And you can see the manipulation of the people, the manipulation all over the media, the politicians speaking. You can see it, you can smell it, you can taste it. It's disgusting. These people thought they were going to have another Summer of Love or another BLM where they could just riot and destroy the city. Trump's not having it. He sent the military over there. Let's see how they react. Now, let's see what's going on. Ah, yes. The streets are burning again. Doesn't it feel like the only thing that the left has to offer is chaos and destruction? The side of tolerance and love, they're pretty intolerant. Let's see how the media is reporting this.
Large group of people. It could turn very volatile if you move law enforcement in there in the wrong way and turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn into a massive confrontation and altercation between officers and demonstrators.
So what you're being told.
If you die and you see this lady, you in hell.
And even those who were out of step with what we are advocating, peaceful protest, did not create any violence. Nobody was shot. Nobody was killed.
There's unrest. Let's start with there's protest, lawful protest, which is allowed in this country. There is some unrest, generally dealt with by local law enforcement. And
LA County police say that they have it under control.
Really?
Carrying a flag is not illegal, as you know. What did happen in 1992 was so.
Let's see what Governor Gavin Newsom has to say. Trump has really been in this guy's ass. First the fires, now this? Now, keep in mind, this man is definitely running for president in 2028. We can speak more about him in another video, but listen to what this guy has to say.
Brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when the downward spiral began. He doubled down on his dangerous National Guard deployment by fanning the flames even harder. And the president, he did it on purpose. As the news spread throughout LA, anxiety for family and friends ramped up. Protests started again. By night, several dozen lawbreakers became violent and destructive. They vandalized property. They tried to assault police officers. Many of you have seen the video clips of cars burning on cable news, and was concentrated in just a few square blocks downtown. But that's not what Donald Trump wanted. He again chose escalation. He chose more force. He chose theatrics over public safety.
As Governor Newsom spoke, protests spread across our country, from New York City to Denver to Milwaukee. At least 25 rallies took place in major cities. More protests are taking place today ahead of large crowds expected to come out on Saturday when Donald Trump is holding a military parade in Washington, D.C.
Wait. Let me get this straight. They told us there was no violence, but we see the destruction. We see the cops getting assaulted. So Trump sends in the military to help. And it's his fault now? This can't be right. I don't know. Maybe Maxine Waters could help us out. Let's see if she could clear this up.
Missed the point, you all. Don't think that somehow, because they called out the National Guard, there was violence. There was no violence. I was on the street. I know. He started this. There should be no violence. He should not continue to support violence. They should not be edged on and, provoked in any way. And that's what the President of the United States is doing, to exert his power and to show that he's in charge and to show that he's going to get the numbers that he promised to get people.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's do something that a lot of people don't really like to do. Let's hear what the big man got to say about this.
What you're witnessing in California is a full-blown assault on peace, on public order, and on national sovereignty carried out by rioters bearing foreign flags with the aim of continuing a foreign invasion of our country. We're not going to let that happen. Remember, millions of people were allowed to come into our country totally unchecked and unvetted by stupid people or radical left people or sick people. But regardless, open border policy, the dumbest policy yet. I would say even dumber than men playing in women's sports, transgender for everyone.
So, there you have it. Trump 2.0 is not backing down from the insanity. Honestly, I think he lives for this. Let's see how long the Democrats can hold on. Honestly, I don't see how this behavior is going to win the Democrats the midterm. I doubt this behavior is attracting any new voters. But they don't care. The left is spiraling out of control, and I'm here to cover it. Don't forget, unsubscribe from the bullshit. I'll see you later.